Welcome back, everyone. Week 16, Knights Bombers. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. We are off. Nick G, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you, my friend, for welcoming me back to the studio for some more epic Knights soccer. The 1 seed still, 10-5 Knights versus the 7 seed Bombers, 7 and 8. Should be a good one.
Absolutely. The Heat, what a shot right into this game.
The Heat making up for his disaster class last week. 2 own goals last week. 1 goal this week, making up for it. We love to see it.
Yeah, and last week, Nick G, we said that we were going to talk to him after the game. We did.
We did.
And you know what he said, Nick G? He says this, Heater quote, "That game is on me. I talked to the guys post-game and assured them I'll make it up next week." And he is already off to a great start for that.
He really is, putting one in not even 20 seconds into the game, giving the Knights a 1-0 lead. That's the kind of heart you like to see from a beloved guy like Heater. As a Knights fan, that reassures me that Heater, he's got everything under control.
Absolutely. And even off camera there, he was telling us how sorry he feels. He wants to apologize formally to all the fans watching this video, but he has a message. Keep those heads up, put that game behind, and let's rally for this next one.
Yes. Now, the reason they have to rally for this one, folks, I do have to make a quick formal apology. At the end of last video, I said that the Knights clinched a playoff spot officially. That was incorrect. I said the worst they could finish was 10-7. But the math just did not add up. If they win this week, however, they will officially eliminate the Bombers from knocking them out of the playoffs, as Wolfman puts one in the goal here. If they beat the Bombers this week, they will clinch a playoff spot.
Yeah, as you're saying that, next year, Wolfman helping that cause up 2-0 now. And, it's great to see him back to himself as well.
Yes, absolutely. Wolfman has been struggling all season. A lot of critics have been critical of him, no pun intended, but Wolfman putting all that behind him, making his stats show up on the sheet this time.
Here's a chance here for Maca Machine. Lines it up again. Just hits the crossbar there. Can anyone finish it? The Heat. Who else but the Heat, Nick G?
2 own goals last week. 2 goals for this week. You love to see it out of Heater. He is making up for it, folks. He is making up for it.
That ball hits the crossbar. The Heat on his way back, but sees the opportunity. Quick turn, quick action. Just puts it really high. No one can get to the ball. That's just brilliant play there.
Yeah, he read the ball really well on that goal. You just love to see it from Heater, making it seem like last game didn't even happen.
No, absolutely not, Nick G. Big pinch here from the Heat and Maca Machine now. Maca Machine has a shot chance here. Shoots it just wide right.
Yeah, Maca Machine, it's a good opportunity. It was a tough angle shot for him. He had to get it in that back corner. Just wasn't able to pinpoint it. But Maca Machine here on defense with a great clear.
Yes, absolutely here. The Heat there. Gets a bump on Samar there. Does get this ball out to the corner here. It's just sitting there. Wolfman there trying to deal with it. It's up high now. Wolfman and the Heat. Tag teaming over. It's coming into the middle. Right past Maca Machine. Good thing, though, no one there for the Bombers.
No, and I just want to make a quick point. That shot counted for Samara as Maca Machine.
Well, you do that, Nick G. You do that. But Maca Machine just scored. Again.
Maca Machine. The Knights making sure that they do not give up the 3-0 lead this time around. Puts the 4th in early, 4-0, just under halfway through this game.
Yeah, this team is just incredible, Nick G. They really are. Wolfman just sitting back, does get a big save there. What about these Bombers, Nick G? What are we seeing from them?
Yeah, well, the Bombers have had a tough time over the years against the Knights. The career record again for these teams, 7-4 in favor of the Knights. The Knights, as Wolfman puts it in his own net.
Yeah, but I gotta say, Nick G, that has to be on Maca Machine here. Look at this replay real quick. Maca Machine bumping Wolfman, and from your team captain, that's just a little silly.
Yeah, a mistake that could have been avoided had Mac Machine just not bumped Wolfman. But something I want to point out, the Bombers have 54 career shots against the Knights, which is a lot. Now, you might be wondering, how many goals do they have on those shots? Only 20, not including this one. Myrtle has 8 goals, which is almost half, but he has 25 shots, which is almost half of their shots. That career shooting percentage is just not good enough to start putting wins against the Knights.
Yeah, and if you calculate that, that's under 50%.
Yes.
And that is quite low for a team that really should be scoring more goals.
Exactly. 54 shots is a lot of shots. And not to be scoring at least half of those, that's a little concerning as a Bombers fan.
Yeah, well, hopefully we don't have too many of those on this channel, Nick G.
No, hopefully not.
Yes, well, here we go. Under a minute now, about 43 seconds. Mac Machine knows this game's over. Just sitting back, letting his teammates do the work as this ball is cleared up here. Wolfman chasing it down. Gets a shot. Just misses off that left post here. Here for Mac Machine. Gets bumped. Does try and deal with it. The Heat can't really do anything up. Oh, wait. Takes it down. Nope. Cleared away here by the Cyclones. Nick G, the Bombers.
The Cyclones getting a little shout out in this game. Yeah, I know the Cyclones are below the Bombers in the standings right now, but I don't know where that one's coming from.
Yeah, well, 10 seconds left. This game's just about over. You gotta think, well, they win this game here, Nick G. They clinch, right? They are
do
good
clinch.
to go.
Yes, officially they clinch the playoffs as this one comes up and out. The Knights win 4-1, a great bounce back victory after 3-0 lead goes away last week. The Knights officially clinch a playoff spot.
And that's great. This is a great team play. Mac Machine, their leader, 2 assists today. Really great play from him.
Great play from him, and the Bombers with that loss will need a lot of help coming up in the future.
Yes, well, best of luck to them, but go Knights. We are back. And everyone, thank you all for watching, as always. And Nick G, it's always a pleasure, my friend.
As always, my friend.
We will see you all next week. Peace!
Peace!